What's up, my family? Listen, first-time listener, or you've been here the whole damn time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, giddy up, let's go, enjoy the clip, no notes.
Let me tell you something. I've seen, and we all have, a lot of heartbreak losses, right? We've seen the Cliff Lee, St. Louis series, right? We've seen other heartbreak. We've seen Eagles heartbreak numerous times in an NFC title game, okay? And I don't care what anybody says to me. I know people are going to tell me, well, Tom, it's an NFC title game. It's a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I got you. This right here is the biggest embarrassment that I've watched in my time watching Philadelphia sports. There is not a bigger one, okay? And I'm tired of keep pointing to it. But it's because of one guy decides he doesn't want to get better, and the other guy, sidekick, this isn't good enough in Tobias Harris. Mm-hmm. This isn't good enough. Maybe if he had a point guard that was a real scorer, he could be better. Maybe. Okay, but he hasn't been good in the postseason. In his 3 years here, he's been soft. And that's talking about Tobias. So people want to tell me, oh, Tom, you only crush Ben. No, I'm equal opportunity. Okay? And my big man turns the basketball over a bunch. One, because he gets unfocused at times. But two, it's because who's spacing it with him? Who are you scared of on the perimeter? Who? In a perimeter-driven league. I love big men. I think big men win championships. But they sure as hell ain't doing it without a sidekick.
Looking at Doc a lot tonight, too.
Doc's fine. The coach is fine, Wilson. But you know what?
I don't know about that.
No. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying here. We've talked about coaches with this. Listen. We talked about the coach with the same roster. The same group, the same core of the three. We've talked about coaching. At some point, how do you coach that shit? Somebody tell me how you coach what you watched from 25 tonight. And at the professional level. How? And Doc doesn't get a pass. Fuck Doc. Okay?
Listen, we have opportunities to run plays there. At the end, why is Joel catching the ball at the top of the key at the end of the game? Ben's not even in the game right there. I'm not talking about Ben. I'm talking about why are we not running the play for Joel to catch the ball on the block? Why is he not on the block? Why, when he dominates inside, is he not down there? That's on the coach, dude.
We heard it for 5 years, though. You just want to keep it.
Or it's on Joe.
I'm
not deflecting anything.
Maybe he don't want it. Maybe he don't want it down the fucking.
None of them want it. The whole team don't want it. They're all scared. Whole team's scared.
I'm just saying. I got plenty of blame for the coach. There's plenty of blame to go around. He's the leader of the group. Okay, but I've been watching the same shit in the postseason for 3-4 years now.
Yeah, bunch of scared cats. Whole team's scared. Maybe blow it up.
Players.
Blow it up.
Deflect night. This ain't the deflect night. This ain't deflect night. As a freaking Max Money guy sits on the fucking bench. It ain't deflect night. You lost this game because he stinks.
They all stink.
He stinks.
I agree. They all stink. They're all scared. Every one of them.
No, not everyone. Not
and
everyone.
The coach.
There's one guy who ain't scared.
Played pretty
I'm not saying he got it done. There's one guy who's not scared. You
played pretty scared in the fourth.
Dude, who else?
I'm just calling it like I see it, Tom. All right, you can.
Who scored in the fourth? Yeah, you're out. Who scored in the fourth quarter to help him out? Just tell me. I'm not giving him a pass. Who helped him out in a league driven of help outs? Who? He's got to play better. His turnovers are atrocious. But who helped him out tonight? Somebody tell me on the roster tonight. Who? I can't trust the process anymore. Like Sweep said, that process died tonight. So it is no longer talked about. Like, I got it's thrust the process, really, because I'm just humping it, praying. You know what I mean? Praying it lets me in. You know what I mean? Praying she says, okay, come on in tonight. That's all it is. I mean, I got nothing to hope. The only hope I have is 21 and Daryl Morey right now. That's all the hope I have. That is it. Yep. I'm literally sitting here not wanting to punch my fucking computer in the face, okay? Knowing, because I believe this guy will move and shake like nobody's business. And I don't care what you give me back from Ben Simmons. I don't even care at this point. Just give me a guard who can score, right? I'll trade him for fucking 31-year-old Reggie Jackson at this point, all right? And the glasses, because at least it's cool to watch. I can yell, Reggie, every time he fires a shot. I don't care. I just don't care. I got to move on. Because what I'm doing is, like everybody said at the trade deadline, I'm ruining. And I believe this starting five was good enough to win. Okay, and we all said it. If I lost one of them, I don't know if it's good enough anymore because I don't know who the other stars. There's no stars, right? So I don't know. You still should win a Game 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, clear on that. But Danny Green's a fucking killer, right? In terms of playoff experience, and he makes up for having a pussy at the point guard position. Like he makes up for it. He makes up for Mr. Softy. So you can't lose, guys, and it got exposed.
Veteran.
It got exposed. It got exposed in Game 7, Game 6, Game 5, Game 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, right? Yeah, like it got exposed for what it is. And what it is pictures, blocking people on social media when they get critical of you. All right. The fact that you blocked me when I've been a supporter of you and believed in everything I saw. Jimmy Butler was 100% right in terms of, and I don't like Jimmy for a lot of things he does sometimes. But again, just like he was with Towns, 100% right. 25's a bitch, right? I mean, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And you got worse this year? You got worse. You played one good stretch offensively, and it was before the All-Star break? Are you a loser? Are you a prima donna? You put up 42 going against Rudy Gobert in the paint, and you're this much of a pussy? Like, what happened? What happened? You're a liar. You're a fraud. All it's been is a lie. Been a lot of YouTube videos of you fading away like Kobe. You loser. All for the clicks. You're all for the clicks, you Kardashian loser. And I love it that she left you too. I love it. I love it. And the other guy dropping fucking 30 plus a night. So shove it, and he's shoving it. Night to your little process and your little fiasco and little dog and pony show that you ran us through for years here. You joke. You're probably a right-hander too, you loser.
Like I said, like Greg said, I mean, like Brodo said, they won three games on our fucking court, all pivotal games, 1, 5, and 7.
It's hard to show. It's hard to show. Sweet.
After we lose games at home, we lost the most pivotal games at home.
Yeah.
You started to show it. Started to show with that. If I told you they're going to lose 3 games at home this year, you tell me I was crazy, right? So it's like I don't get it. I don't get it anymore, and that. You're almost speechless at this point, right?
No, agreed. And then like the ebb and flow of the series, you're like, all right, we want a tough game 6. Let's come home, nuts on the table, and we saw whose nuts were on the table. Not many.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow. Okay, sorry, Tom. But so Ralphie's sending me the Doc Rivers quotes as they come out, and I know we don't buy into press conferences, but Doc Rivers was just asked if Ben Simmons can be a point guard on a championship team.
What do you think he's going to say? Come on.
Well, he says, I don't know the answer to that.
Wow. That's interesting.
That's the guy who's defending
You're right.
him.
You're right. What Sweeps, to your point, what is he going to say? But the way he answered that one, that says everything you need to know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, because he's not here anymore.
Nope.
It's as simple as that. Like whatever they get back, they get back. It's like it's time to move on. Tobias, I'm fine with if I have a guard who can score. Like I'm good with Tobias. I think Tobias can be consistent enough and be okay and not kill you as your third. As your third, he won't kill you. But as your second in this league, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. And we watched it. We've watched in the postseason just not be good enough. And this year is glaring. You have 4 points in a game, and then you have an 8 for 26er. I mean, you definitely can't be. Definitely can't be. Robbing the Batman here, right? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You
That's
got to be
the
some
issue.
other character in the movie. You need to be some other character.
To add insult to injury, this was a tweet from Marcus Hayes. He said Ben Simmons shot a total of 14 times and scored a total of 18 points in 86 minutes of play in the last 3 games. Shot 4 total times in Game 7 and finished the game on the bench.
Yeah, I said. I mean, inside the NBA saying it now, but I said it after Game 5. I mean, he's officially a liability. He's officially a liability. I mean,
He said that.
They said that.
What are we comparing? We're not comparing spelling bee to fucking
No. We're saying at least one guy tried to get better at shooting the basketball.
Yeah,
And one guy has no. And one
That's
guy
part of developing your game. That's exactly. There's zero growth from Ben Simmons. That's all we were ever saying. Nobody's comparing. Nobody's giving any comps. Nobody's comparing fucking players. He's not even in the same stratosphere as Spelling Bee. I appreciate the fucking tip jar. All right.
So-
I don't think anybody, at least of us four, were comparing them.
Yeah, Sasha said Kemba averaged 20 and 5. Yeah, but it's just the knee, you know.
And I don't need two guys on a bum knee.
No, I already got one. So we appreciate the super chat with God, a little $10 piece. We appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you.
The bias is sore loser too. Dude missed bunnies all night. Him and Doc Ben got to go, man. This is good though. Because we haven't played any really good teams all year. 100% we're frauds. Maybe we're frauds. I mean, we're definitely frauds because we lost the game 7 at home. Fraud's a great term.
The end of the last chapter ended as fraudulent. Yep.
The only one like I could say out of them three is like I don't know. Like, are we changing the coach again? Does that even matter? You know what I mean?
No.
Does that even matter at this point? We got to change some of the players here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Doc. I mean, listen, Doc Rivers was extremely disappointing, but here's the thing. The true problem is 2-5 and Tobias Harris having to play as the number 2. I don't care if friggin' Michael Jordan or the best head coach ever, friggin' Coach K is on this team. It doesn't seem like anybody's going to get through to Ben Simmons.
Well, you know, what did we kind of say going into this year, right? You know, everyone said it was Brett, right? And we took all the blame off the players. And you arguably probably had the best roster that you're dealing with in this process, right? So we changed the coach. You brought in, Doc, and he was up there. Who's out there right now? Like, are we really going like Dawn Staley, Becky Hammond? Like, is that really going to make you know what I'm saying?
I'm a Rick Carlisle guy, but I hear you. I mean,
Rick Carlisle, right? But like, if Nate McMillan's out there, I might be talking about it. But we all said you change the coach and you give these guys 1 year to figure it out. Well, this was that year. Now you start moving to players.